Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of 6 Epic Battles, the Bleach PvP series I've been doing. And this week we're going to do things a little bit different. I'm actually going to talk about what's going on instead of just like acting like a crazy fool, like doing stupid reactions and shit. Because they have made some pretty drastic changes to PvP, and we got to talk about this shit. So let's get started. As you can see on my screen, this is a team that a lot of people go with, or some variation of this. They'll do both Kenpachis, and they'll have like Aizen in here, or Dangai, or whoever, a Sode maybe, or Barragan. They'll switch out. It'll be some combination of the top tier PvP characters, and you could do that, and it'll still work. But ever since they made the changes to the PvP system, there's a lot more options you could roll with now. So we're not going to do the same boring old team and show clips of me like killing people on the attribute strategy, because you could do that, but man, it's so boring it makes me want to cry. So we're gonna take out all these characters. We're not gonna use any of those fools, and we're gonna go with a little bit of a different setup. It's the same setup for me, but it's probably different for a lot of people. So first off, we gotta have the homie OG Byac, best character in the game. We also got to go with Tag Team Momo, and if you'll notice, I have a preference for ranged characters, and I'll explain why after we set up the third member. And the third member, we're gonna go 5-star on this, because we're so MLG. We don't even need none of these, none of these people. Who needs those? We're gonna go with we're gonna go actually all the way down here, because she's like a frenzy free character. So we're gonna go with the Pleb Hime, and this is gonna be the squad for this video. And as you'll notice, as I said before, all three are ranged characters. And guys, when you set up your team, the order is actually more important than you think it is. So we're gonna want to have Pleb Hime in the first spot, and we're gonna have our neutral characters, our orange and purples, in slots 2 and 3. So this way, no matter what strategy you run, if you go off the face cards on other people's teams, you'll know what matchup you're getting. So this is a way to get the attribute advantage without selecting the attribute advantage. Alright? Now, why have I picked all ranged characters? Because the name of the game these days is sniping the special. And you have a better chance of sniping the special if you run with all range. Like if your character has to run up to the special and smash the box, a ranged character is probably going to beat you depending on the AI. The AI is always random. And that's always like the X factor in any PvP match. But I'm going to go against the meta because, fuck the meta. The meta's boring. And we all know what the meta is. People are running freeze strategy teams, and they're running like the traditional double Kenny, Dangai, or whatever. That's the meta. We all know what the meta is already. And it's pretty well established. The trick is to be creative and run shit that's not meta, and if you can win, you're like, it's so much more satisfying, and it's so much more MLG pro, and that's what we're going for these days. All right, so there's the squad. I'm going to tell you what they're set up as. I'm not going to show you all the accessories. They're all set up for stalling. This team's function is just to survive until the special comes out, then take the special and wipe out the other team. That's it. They're not there. They're not going to kill anybody in a straight up fight. So let's see them in action, guys. We're going to go for it. All right, so here we are. As you can see, my average attack is only 609, but that's because this is a pure stall team. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to kill anyone in a straight up fight. I'm just trying to get that special, because it's all about the special these days. And as you can see, I'm on the special strategy. And with 3 ranged characters, that gives me better odds of sniping it. It's not 100%, guys. There is definitely RNG involved. If the AI acts stupid, you're probably going to take an L, or you're going to be restarting your game, or whatever. But let's get into it. Like I said, we're just gonna do 6 matches, and maybe a bonus one. So here we go. First guy we're gonna take on is Engine, I guess, and he's got the kendo up front. As you can see, he's running the attack strategy, and if you're running a kendo, attack strategy is not like the greatest idea, but he does have Jushiro, and Jushiro is awesome with the attack strategy. So let's see what happens. As you can see, Byakuya is surviving against Jushiro because of his dodge rate. He's taking some damage. I ain't doing shit for damage, as you can see here. I'm in trouble. But if we keep going a little bit, it's all about that special though. And my Byakuya, he's got the tension tie on. He's got extra spiritual pressure. So more often than not, he can one-shot a team. And as you can see here, Jushiro is pretty much effed. You know, he's still dangerous though, even at that level, because he can one-shot people too. But not this time, Jushiro. If your team's clumped up against Jushiro, you might be in danger, even like at a moderate amount of health. But if they're spread out, you're gonna be pretty safe. So guys, that's the strategy right there. Let's see it again. I pre-recorded all these fights because it's easier for me to talk about it after I edit it and kind of make it easier to watch. Like I'll freeze frame on some things when it's important. And these guys were both running the special strategy. This team's kind of dangerous because it's got a Sode and it's got a super high dodge Suzuma Bachi. But my teams, they can stand up to them. They can last for a little bit because I got full dodge and full damage reduction. And you can see, I chose to use Orihime's heal there. I could have gone with the one-shot Byakuya kill, but sometimes I think it's a smarter idea to go with the full heal. And here's the one-shot Byakuya kill in a second. I could have gone with another heal and dragged out the fight, but I ain't got time for that. I mean, what's the point of doing a freeze lock strategy when I can just one-shot your whole team and be out the door? You know what I'm saying? And if I don't feel like I'm safe, I ain't afraid to throw down the team heal on Orihime special, and just get myself back up to full. Alright, so we're gonna go against Ichiji here. And as always, I always use full boosters. Don't be a fool, use full boosters. Here we go. He's on the attribute strategy, but with my setup, he ain't gonna get no attribute advantage, as you can see. That green Shinji, he ain't lining up against, the blue Dangai, he ain't lining up against my Hime. Alright, so here we are. It's looking pretty bad right now, right? Like, Byakuya is almost dead. But I'm about to get that special, though. In 1 second. And I chose to go with the heal again, because I was almost dead. I mean, I could have gone with the Byakuya thing, but if I didn't one-shot the team, I'd be fucked. So, we go with the heal, go with the safe play. Orihime heals again, I get another special. And, just to... because it looks better if you kill a team and you're at full health. Let's just do that right there. So I'm at full health, he's at 0 health. It's a pretty screenshot if I decide to take one, you know what I'm saying? There we go. And that's basically the strategy, guys, Go for the specials. I mean, sometimes RNG will screw you over. I ain't gonna lie, I have taken many losses with this team because of the RNG, but it's more exciting this way, in my opinion. I mean, if I'm going for a high rank, I'm gonna roll with a traditional team. But I'm just doing this video to point out that other shit will work. And once again, your attributed strategy ain't gonna work on my team because of the way it's built. I mean, if you challenge my team, you probably will get it, but if I challenge your team, I'm gonna get it, or at least be even. And as you can see, the fight's pretty even so far. Props to this guy for using Null in his team. There we go, I got the special. And let's just go for the one-shot. I'm at decent health. One-shot master Dekeni survives because obviously he's got full DR on. But that's no big deal because I got mad people left. We're all good. And I got another special. If he wasn't dead there, he would have been dead in the next round. So, there we go. Another win. Next. And guys, this isn't in some pleb league. I'm in the captain league. I'm ranked 438. And I'm going up against pretty decent people. Here we go. We're going to take on the Espada Phoenix. The Espadas are always dangerous because these guys know what's up. But they have a tendency to flock towards the meta. They you know what to expect from these guys. Look what they're running. They're running a special strategy, so they're going for a freeze lock or a status effect lock. And right now it's just pretty much a toss of a coin as to who gets the special. That's what's going to decide this battle, and I kind of like that. I mean, he's got stronger characters for sure, but right there you can see that I get the special. His Sode was probably going for it. Ruki was probably going to go for it, but nah. And one-shot Byakuya. I don't know why Barragan didn't die there. but he's dead now. Probably had mad stamina on, probably had like, 40 stam accessories and shit like that. So in that case, I didn't get the one shot, but I still got the win, so it's alright. And there we go, we keep moving up, rank 412 now in Captain's League. Let's see, what do I go after this time? I don't even remember. We're gonna go after a Barragan, because Barragan's a pain in the ass in this game, guys. He's got dodge, he's got status effects, he's ranged, he's got high stam. As you can see, they're going for the special strategy too. They're probably going to try to status lock me with weakening or freeze. So again, it's another roll of the dice. It's a coin flip. Who gets the special is who's going to win the match. Obviously, look at this. We're both built for stalling, but your boy gets the special, so I'm going to win. That's the bottom line. One shot Byac drops that special. Byaki's special is pretty good with attention tie, guys, because he has bombardment. And, it hits the whole freaking screen, so ain't nobody dodging that shit. We'll just lay the beat down on Barragan right here. See how he tanks so much damage? But there's another pretty screenshot for you guys. Me at full health, them at 0 health. Good fight, good fight. I could have easily lost that fight if Sode got the special, or if Barragan got it. So, like I said, RNG is involved, but, doing the meta all the time is boring. I mean, I just can't, man. I gotta try different shit. Last guy, Fate. He's running Red Kenpachi up front. Both on the special strategy, but he's at the disadvantage here because he only has one ranged character. He has 2, and I have 3. So that gives me a slight advantage, depending on the AI, of course. The AI may decide it doesn't want to go for the special at a certain point, Usually if you're in the middle of a combo string, it won't go for it right away. As you can see, I'm in trouble because Hime died. So I don't have the heal option anymore. But I just have the one-shot option. So that's my alternate option. And Byakuya took a hit there. If he doesn't dodge, he might die pretty quick. But usually he does dodge quite a bit. And Momo is actually a really good matchup for a really good counter to Hogyoku Aizen. Especially I'm running her with dodge. So there we go. And with the headband, I have a headband on Momo as well. There you have it, 6 epic battles, +1 bonus battle. And yeah, guys, the new PvP changes, there's a lot more shit you can do now. Strong attack teams are a lot more viable. If you have frenzy characters, you can try them out, see what they do. Depending on what league you're in, depending on your level of your accessories, that'll determine your success. And if you want to go with the special strategy, it's a coin flip. You lose some, you win some. AI is, it's finicky. Guys, I highly recommend you try out new strategies, try out different characters. Don't just stick to the same old shit all the time. You'll have more fun with PvP, and if you can win with something that nobody else has, it's actually pretty goddamn rewarding. All right, so that's my 2 cents. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.